Yeah.
Other things you need to be aware of. Say you want to share your art stuff. I'm going to share something that isn't actually my art, it's the AI thing, but just as an example. And if you want to share something of yours, it's not these buttons over on the right here that you want.
It's always the first place you look, because
it is, yeah, and that kind of looks like a file. So maybe it's, but no, actually, what you want is this plus here.
Yeah, it took me a while to discover that.
Yes, that's why it's worth covering explicitly, because you would expect it to be over there, but it's actually this innocent-looking little plus. Click on that, and they create, thread, and use apps. Don't worry too much about them. You can do them if you want, but basically what you want in here is the upload a file, and then you choose, in our example, the green pig. Press open. That hasn't sent it yet. It's important to note that is showing your current attachments, and you can press plus and add another attachment if you want.
Put one that I've already put in there, perhaps one of
this
those.
one.
I got a feeling some of these are it's going to say it's.
So you do that, press open, and bash. Yeah, there is a limit to the size of the image you can upload.
Because this is a free. We're using Discord free. If I upgraded and paid for it, we could upload bigger files. But I can't afford to do that, and we get such a lot for free.
Yeah, exactly,
it's such a brilliant free service. I don't think we need to. I had to go in and resize that image on the right for it to upload earlier.
Yes, it would be nice if it offered to resize it for you. If it's too big, do you want me to resize it?
So I had to come out, resize it, and then go back in again.
Yeah,
but it's all right.
So we don't want to upload that right now because you already uploaded it. So there's a remove thing. If you've attached the wrong thing, it's not uploaded.
Oh no, that's not the one I meant.
Yeah, as long as you haven't pressed enter, it's not there. So you can press the remove attachment. No one's seen that you started uploading it because it's still all on your computer at the moment. So in here we've got modify attachment. I believe that just lets you. You can add a description in there. And change the file name. I wouldn't bother using that most of the time.
No, I wouldn't bother with that because you're going to get to put your message to go with it anyway.
Yeah. And if you're uploading something, say you wanted to upload something you've done with a scrawler box, but not everyone's seen this month's scrawler box yet.
So like where people do the nesting thing on scrawler box on Facebook to hide that.
Yeah, so if you were doing that and you wanted to make sure you didn't spoil it for anyone, this eye thing here, spoiler attachment.
Nice.
It hides everything.
That's a handy feature, isn't it?
This is just a test. So now when we press enter, that's the other thing, to type stuff in the chat. You just type in the box and you press enter to send the message. There isn't a button over here to send the message. You just press enter.
You just press enter. That's fairly intuitive.
So now when I press enter, strangely enough, the text ends up above the image rather than below it like it was while you were typing, but that's okay. So in here, that's shown up with the spoiler thing, and if you click on spoiler, it will show it. Okay, say, for example, this is a stupid test, and we think it doesn't belong here, or whoops, we've uploaded the wrong image.
Yeah.
Well, if it's your message, right-click on it, and down here we've got delete. And it'll confirm what message you're trying to delete.
We really want to delete.
You press delete, and it's gone. So yeah, if you send a message and you didn't want it there, you can delete it. Oh no, you've accidentally typed, I deleted a message. That's not right. So, you can either come over here to the edit thing, once you get used to which thing you're trying to
just make sure the right one is highlighted.
Or, it won't let you edit someone else's message, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's good.
But I think the easiest way is if you right-click on the message and go to edit.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that because then you can be sure you've got the right one.
It's much easier not to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Press edit, it will appear in here, and you can either click in the bit that's wrong or use your cursor keys or whatever. You know, editing text, you know what you're doing. Change the stuff, and then as it says here, you can press escape to cancel your edit or press enter to save. You can also click on those.
So it tells you as you're going along what to...
Yeah, it's all very self-explanatory, and then, bosh, it will say edited there. So people know that you've edited something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, editing and deleting messages, fairly easy and self-explanatory. What else do we need to cover? We've done uploading and downloading of things. I think that's all the basics. If there's anything else that's confusing.
Oh, like if we just go into inspiration images a minute. So say you wanted to, Emily offered this as for us all. We could use as it was her own background painting that we could use as. So now if you just clicked on that now, or you get that, and if you try to print from that or save it, it won't let you. Oh, actually that is letting you. I found it wouldn't earlier on.
Sometimes it won't let you.
Yeah.
And in that
so
case...
this is what I'm getting to. You need to... Underneath it says open in browser.
Yeah.
You need to do that.
Discord is never going to show the image at full size.
Right.
I think that if you save it from here, it will be full size. It may not let you.
Yeah.
If you need to look at it bigger or it's not letting you save, open in browser.
And
we'll show you the full size thing in here.
And you
as you can see, enormous.
Massive.
And this you can right click and save
direct
as
from there
normal.
or save it, whatever you want to do.
Same way you do with any image in your browser.
Yeah.
If you have any trouble with anything else, you'll find me on there, TTK. Zoe will probably be able to help.
One thing
Private
worth
Paula.
mentioning, in case it's not obvious, we've already said about if you're replying to a certain comment, how to hit reply to that particular comment. If you just want to tag a certain person, like you want to catch TTK
let's cover that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you want to go, oi Annie, how do I do this? Or oi Tom, help me out of this. This is what you do. So
if we type hey, and you type the @ symbol, it'll give you a list of everyone who's in the thing to start with. If you start typing the person's name, so in this case TTK, I've just typed
TTK
T
is Tom for anyone that doesn't know.
Yes, I am TTK. Hi. You can tell it's me because my icon looks like a bald man with a beard.
Bit of a giveaway.
Yeah.
It's TTK, Zoe Hartist, and Private Paula, who you will hear us calling PP. It's not Paula, he's a guy.
Yes. It's based on a character from Full Metal Jacket, I believe.
So one of them or myself, if you've got, if you need help with anything technical, I'm sure would be, and really, lots of people in there will help out.
Yes.
But they are moderators, so they'll also, if anybody does come in and start spamming us or saying anything racist or anything awful like that, they can ban people or delete stuff or whatever as appropriate. Yeah.
Oh, one last thing I wanted to show. What happens if someone's given you a notification and where to find it? I'm going to send a message on my phone here to this test account.
I mean, there's probably lots of things we won't think of. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? Just put a question in the comments under this video as well. Because I look at my comments most days.
Yes.
So even if you're watching this and it's some way down the line, it will still come up.
Yeah. Here's another thing. It's a strange thing with Discord that you just need to know to ignore. I, in my message here, have typed thanks at Arty test account. Did the autocomplete thing, and it's saying at Arty test account #2912.
Oh.
Don't worry about the number there, just ignore it and leave it in there. It's okay. There are technical reasons it does that. You don't need to worry.
Oh, okay.
If Discord adds a number to someone's name, just let it.
I'd have thought that was another person. I'd have thought
exactly,
that was wrong.
yeah. But no.
Well, that's good to know then. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that if you come across
it. So I've sent a message there now, and notifications come up. And as you can see, there's now a red 1 here on the Artifartist.
So this is not what everybody won't see this. This is what I will see when I log in.
Your Discord thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So a 1 has appeared there. You've seen these ones on your phone notifications and stuff before.
I'm getting all notifications, aren't I, at the moment?
Yeah,
but everybody
not quite
won't
like these ones. These are mentions explicitly. So this is where someone has mentioned your name or a group that you're in. So if someone put at moderators, for example, I would get a notification like this. So yeah, you'll get this red 1 here, and you've got to follow the red ones essentially.
So there's another one.
First of all, you click on this server if you've got multiple. So don't click on the 1 because that turns into that. Just click on the name of the channel, and that 1 means there's something specifically for you.
A mention to you.
Yeah. And there you can see it's highlighted the message in yellow that involves me. Another thing to note: this new bar. If there's been chat going on for a while and you haven't been looking at it, if you scroll up until you see the new bar, everything above new is stuff you saw last time you were looking at this. Everything below it is new since you last looked at it.
Scrolling through and catching up. Yeah.
It's very handy to know where you previously got to. Another thing you might get notifications for is private messages. I shall send one so we can see how the notification works at first, and then we'll look into how you send one. Message has been sent here, and as you can see, my face has just appeared with a 1 next to it.
That
means there is a message from
you.
Me. So you click on that, and bosh, private things with me. There's my lovely avatar in a slightly bigger form. You can add people as a friend on here. There's not a lot of point in doing so, frankly.
It doesn't. You don't really need to with Discord, do you? It's not.
No, you. So I wasn't friends with this account, but I've sent a private message. You can set it up so that's not possible, but for a community like this,
why
point.
bother? It's different with something like Facebook. If you're not a friend, you can't see what they've posted.
Yeah.
With this, that's not relevant. It doesn't really...
Exactly, yeah, because you don't have an account where you're putting your private
all
stuff.
your own stuff. No,
you're in a
it's
community.
Just, yeah.
So you can see on here that it knows that we have one server in common, the only server that this account's on. And you can just type in here.
And if it was Real Me, not Arty Farty Test Me, we'd have
three servers
in common.
Yeah,
because we also belong to a couple of others.
Quite obviously, you just type in the private messages. If, for example, you wanted to start a private message to someone, like say you had won a prize in a giveaway and you wanted to give your address.
Yes, which we did happen today.
We did, yeah.
Somebody?
What you can do is you find the person you want to talk to. You can either select them in here, or there's a little show member list button up here. So
right.
That'll show you all the people who are online. Handy thing to have that, because you can see what moderators are around.
Yeah, and you can say, Zoe's up and about. I will click on her name and ask her a question.
Yeah. But
or not click on her name, or I could just at her in here if that's what she was.
Well, yeah, if you want to send a private message to someone, you can click on their name. This little profile thing will come up. It's come up there because I clicked over there, but if I clicked on Arty Farty Annie in here, and you can add your own personal notes to people's account here, like let's say you want to remember that this person is an excellent YouTuber. You can do that.
Somebody might see that and think that I think I'm an excellent YouTuber.
This is only visible to this account. This is your own personal notes on the person.
Oh, sorry, yeah, right.
So if you want to remember, this is the person that I'm meant to be sending a thing to, you can do that.
Yeah.
So if we went into my account, I wouldn't see excellent YouTuber in there.
Okay. That's okay then. I don't want to hear anything about myself.
No. So once you've clicked on this thing, as you can see, message Arty Farty Annie, you can type in here, I think you're okay. Press enter, and that has now brought up a thing like we had before, sending a private message. We didn't have to do the friends thing. Yeah. It will ask you to do so. If someone sends you a message and you think they're terrible, there is a block button. You know, if someone's hassling you.
But like with Facebook, you can't even send a message until someone accepts you.
Exactly, This, by default, you can.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to send a private message, say you've got a problem and you don't want to say it out loud in the chat room because you're embarrassed, send a private message to me and I can help you with it. Also, don't be embarrassed. It's a friendly bunch. But you don't need to just in case. You can send private messages like this. It's easy. And then you...
If a techno klutz like me can get used to this, seriously, anybody can. But don't be afraid to ask.
And if you want to go back to your history of private messages, obviously my face and your face have both disappeared from this now because I've clicked back on the server. But you press the direct messages thing, the very top one there, it gives you a little pop-up to tell you what things are as you go. So it's very self-explanatory.
So if you forget, just hover over it.
Hover over it, direct messages, click on that, and then you've got your message.
So you can always find them again. Because sometimes, like, if I go in and I want to say something to Snow, I know I've spoken to her lots of times before, I just click, I just hover over her and there it is.
And it saves a lot of history in here, and you can search through your history with the search thing up here. There's all kinds of advanced stuff that you can do.
We've probably been going on way too long already.
Yes, I think we've covered everything that we'd need to know here.
I think, you know, the main thing to take from it is just follow the link, get yourself set up and jump in and say hello.
Yeah.
Once you've done that, have a little explore. Don't be afraid. You can't break anything. You know, have a look at all those rooms down the left-hand side, because otherwise you'll be missing out on stuff. It won't all appear in the page you first land on.
Yeah, it's worth checking these out. We will, at some point, we'll have a better description of what they all do in this channel. So
yeah, just jump in and have a go. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And have an explore so that you find all the little bits that, as I say, I won't be posting anywhere else. And it's nice because you can see, you know, because it's not, this isn't my server. It's for all of us.
Yes, you're managing it, but it's a community.
And I will post things in here that I won't post anywhere else, but so will other people. It's not just mine. You know, you
unfortunately, it's
not
the Arty Farty Annie Discord, it's the Arty Fartists.
Yeah, which we just called it that. We'll call it something. I think you'll get to know us and we'll get to know each other in a way that you won't so much on. Yeah,
it's a lot more sort of live and personal.
It just feels more like you're really there, you know. It's a bit like a live. It feels different from just watching a recorded video. I suppose that's what I mean.
Yeah, because obviously you always try to respond to all your comments.
Yeah.
But it's different responding to comments later than it is having a back and forth conversation.
If you're there in that chat room together, you respond, they respond back, you respond back, you respond back, you know. Well, I think we need to stop going on because we've probably gone on way longer than
very
we thought
long
we would.
time. Yes,
And I'll have to edit that down quite a bit. But
yeah, that'll be
you
fine.
know, just hopefully we've covered the basics and haven't blinded you with too much.
Any specific problems getting things to work on mobile or whatever that we haven't covered, let us know.
Yeah.
And I'll do my best to work out how to
We
help.
can probably work it out, just so you can't cover everything. It's already taken sort of quite a long time, isn't it? Yeah. So I hope you found that useful, and it would be really nice if you haven't already joined the Discord. Why not? Go for it. Jump in, have a look around. If you have already joined and you weren't sure where to start, hopefully that's given you some pointers. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in there. It's taken me by surprise how busy it's been already, actually.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah, but it feels, now I'm in there, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling on now, and we're going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And go and have some more birthday cake.
Yes.
Okay, thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.